Okay, so right now we're gonna do algebraic fractions. Okay, so for algebraic fractions, you all can write out in your objective book today. Our objective is number 1, to learn algebraic fractions. Then number 2, we're gonna do our homework fractions. It for today because algebraic fraction is quite a big topic. Okay, ready? Can I start? Yes. Okay, so right now what is going to happen is that for algebraic fractions, you need to take note there are actually 2 or rather 3 kinds of algebraic fractions. Yeah, 4 not really 2. So what is it? Because algebraic fractions, right, guys? Can you see there's a fraction? You can either do plus or minus another fraction, or a fraction you can do times or divide another fraction, right? Correct? So usually I call it under 3 categories because I group this plus and minus as the same category. So what happens when it's plus minus? Can you see here? When you have a fraction plus or minus another fraction, the trick is to make the denominator the same. Change highlighter color. But if we see multiply, doesn't mean that you have to make the denominator the same. You need to cross simplify. You know it's cross simplify, right? Simplify one numerator with one denominator. Okay? Then ultimately you take top times top, bottom times bottom. So this TTBB means top times top, meaning numerator multiplied by numerator and denominator multiplied by denominator. But I just call it as top and bottom. Change highlighter color. The third one is called divide. Do you all still remember in primary school you learned this technique called keep, change, split?
Yes, yeah.
Yes. So you keep this person, you change, put an arrow, change divide to times, and flip. So put this thing here, this thingy here, flip. Okay, now another common mistake, right, is that I want you all to take a highlighter and highlight out this. Can you see this? This, right, is actually 7m squared minus another person. These are being attached together. So we cannot cancel them out like that. Can you see this person? What this person did was this person went to cancel the 7 and the 7 like that. No, you cannot do that unless it's a times or a divide. If it's a plus or a minus, you cannot separate them out. Okay, I repeat again. When it's a plus or minus sign, the only way to separate them out is by factorizing first. Okay? So super important. This is a very common mistake made by students. Give you some time to copy before I move on. Okay, so right now, look at here, guys. Very important. Are y'all ready? Are y'all looking? Okay, so can you see here? Can you see this is a 15m squared, n squared? So what is between the 15 and the m squared? Yes, a lot of students do not know. So technically in exam, you don't need to write multiply, but because we are beginners, I'm going to teach you all how to do it. So this means it's actually, because these notes are, is 15 times m squared times n squared over 5 times m to the power of 4 times n. Now change highlighter color, change pen. We take a red pen right now. So can you see number with number? Can I simplify the 15 and the 5? Yes, right? Cancel, cancel. I'm left with 3. Now guys, be very careful here. Look up. Can you see this m square? This m square means m times m. And then this m4 is actually m times m times m times m. So I can cancel, 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 cancel. At the end of the day, m squared is on the top or the bottom? Bottom, because the bottom one, the power is bigger. So it becomes like that. And can you see n squared and n? N squared means n times n. And the bottom is just n, means ultimately at the end of the day, I'm only left with this. Change back to your black pen or blue pen. And the answer is 3n over m squared. And that's how you do it for number 1. Okay, so right now, everything the cancelling we'll be doing in red pen is to train you guys to see in this way. All right, next up, let's move on to number 2. Can I clear screen, everybody? Okay. Now, number 2. Now, this person is tricky. Take a highlighter and highlight out. Can you see it's 21m squared minus 18m, right? So what you have to do is you have to factorize out first. So what can we factorize 21m squared with 18m? So look at the number.
Divide by 3.
Can divide by 3. Is that the biggest?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3. Any more that I can take out or factorize out? Yes, 3m. Open bracket, change pen color. What am I left with? What am I left with?
7m minus.
No, 7.
No, he's right. It's 7m. Because it's an m squared. Yes. He's okay. Over 21m. Okay? So right now, guys, can you see this 21m? It's super tricky because a lot of students, right? You know what they will do? They will cancel. Oh, look here, guys. Look. They say, hey, can cancel. You do that, bye-bye, you're gone. Because why? Take a highlighter. This is one term, and this is another term. And write that down. One term, and this is one term. You cannot detach the 7m minus 6. Got it? So it means that right here, can you see this m with this m? I can cancel them. Cancel. 3 and the 21, cancel. Left with 7. So at the end of the day, my answer is just 7m minus 6 over 7. Now guys, can I cancel the 7 and 7 like that? Cancel?
Minus.
No, very good because of the minus. So please make sure you use a red pen and cancel. Please make sure you use the highlighter and highlight and write down one term. Got it? Now, I'm going to clear screen. Everybody okay? I'll move on to question 3. It's not allowing to me. All right. Now, question 3, do you realize it's the same thing also? So what do I have to do?
6 times h.
So highlight this and highlight this. Then after that, you need to factorize, right? So what can I factorize?
2h.
2h, yeah. Then open bracket, what am I left with now?
3h plus 2k.
Yes. You're all okay?
Yes.
Agree? Okay, next up. What can I take out or factorize at the bottom?
Okay.
Very good. And change pen again. What am I left with?
3H
Uh-huh.
plus 2K. Yeah, 2K.
Okay. Now, guys, when I see this, I'll be like so happy. I'm like, Yahoo! You know why? This and this is the same. Cancel, excellent. And at the end of the day, I'm left with 2H over K. Very good. Okay, next up, we'll move on to question 4.
Is question 4 photon factorization?
Yes, very good. Now you know why we do photon factorization last lesson, right? So to achieve this level means it is almost the highest level already. So very good, excellent. How come Z knows? Because, right, can you see, guys? Over here, can you see got so many? Got minus, minus, plus, and minus. Like, there is no way I can cancel them, right or not? So the only way is to factorize this whole thing. And if you have been doing my worksheet, you know that, oh, this is a 4-term factorization. Excellent. Okay, so 4-term factorization, let's do a recap. Do you all remember you need to find your partner? So I'm going to rewrite it again. Because this, I know that is a 4-term factorization. So take a highlighter right now and highlight out. This person is 1 term. This person is another term, right? So guys, let's do together again. Let's see if you all remember. So the one in blue, 2p, okay. Open bracket, what am I left with? 4r minus 3s. Okay, what about the one in brown? What can I take out or factorize out? Q. Then remember, I kind of want to make these two the same. So I just put 4r minus 3s first. So this is a negative, right? Can you see I want a negative for QR. So it means that here must be a negative. And here I want a positive. So let's check. Negative Q times negative 3s. Does it give me positive 3QS? Yes. So I know that I'm on the right track. Over. Now the denominator, do you realize I can factorize also? What can I take out from the denominator?
5.
Yes, 5p. Because 20 and 15, the HCF is 5. So what am I left with after I take out 5p?
4V.
4r
4R
minus
3S.
3s. Okay, so let's continue the 4-term factorization, guys. Can you look on the top? Look here, guys. If you do this, cancel, cancel, cancel. Wrong.
Cannot, because there's only 1 at the bottom.
Because, right, if you do that, your teacher will say wrong technique. So what you must do is you need to go and continue with the top. Do you all remember this technique that I teach you guys? Bracket with bracket. So you need to do this. Bracket with bracket. Only when it's in this form, can you see something times something over something times something? Now you can cancel.
I'm confused.
And we will have 2p minus q over 5p. That's it. And that's all for question 4. Okay, so right now for question number 5. So what happened in question number 5? Can you see here? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So what do you all remember? Yes, can you see the top is a 3-term factorization and the bottom is also a 3-term factorization? Take your pen and write that down. 3 terms factorization. Okay? Okay, so let's start doing. Do it. Please try not to look at my answer. You try to do first and see whether can you get the same answer as me. Okay? So I'll be doing. So here is a plus, here's a minus. So you all have to take note of that. And then we'll realize that, hey, t minus 3 and t minus 3 can be cancelled out. And at the end of the day, all I'm left with is 2t plus 7 over 2t minus 7. So guys, can you see here? 2t plus 7 is not the same as 2t minus 7. For example, guys, if I say 5 minus 2, is it 5 plus 2 over 5 minus 3? Is it, 2? Is it the same?
No.
Is 5 plus 2 the same as 5 minus 2? No, so you cannot just cancel out like that. Okay? So at the end of the day, this is your answer. That's it. Don't go and cancel anything. Just let it stay as it is. All right?
Can't you factorize and then make it all good?
There's nothing to factorize because there's nothing in common. Like 2 and 7, nothing in common. I cannot take out anything. Then if I want to take out a negative, also cannot. Because when I take out a negative, you see negative,
Oh, yeah.
it becomes negative 2t minus 7. But that's a good thought process you have. Yeah. So you understand what Z is trying to ask? He asked a very interesting question because I think he want to cancel. So he take out a negative. Remember, that's why your homework, I made you guys train to take out negative. Because when you take out negative, you have negative 2t minus 7. So can you see this and this is still not the same? Because this is a positive 2t and this is a negative 2t. They are still not the same.
I feel so wrong. They're both the same, just the signs.
That's why in algebra, in Set 2 algebra, that's when you see some of your friends, very little students will get full marks anymore. Set 1 is your only chance to get full marks. Because Set 2, all these little tiny things, they're going to trick you. Yeah. Okay, now number 6, right? Don't be fooled. Don't think that number 6 means, oh, it's that number 6 means very difficult. It's not difficult. In fact, number 6 is easier than the rest. Why do I say that? Can you see everybody is all in multiplied form? 4 times A times B. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to train you guys to do numbers first. Okay? So where are all the numbers? Can you see all the numbers here? 4, 15, 10, and 8. Guys, don't go and do it. Use your calculator. So what you're going to do is put 4 over 15 times 10 over 8 into your calculator now. That's all you do. 1 over 3. So I know that based on this, it's 1 over 3. 1 over 3. Understand? Understand how to use your calculator to help you already? Next, copy paste the rest. Can you see AB squared? So just copy AB squared C cubed D. That's it. The next, the alphabet. C squared D A B. Just copy paste. Now I'm going to start cancelling. So when I cancel, can you see cancel the A with the A? We focus the same alphabet. Alphabet, alphabet, we cancel. Alphabet, alphabet, we cancel. Right? So can you see there's a B square and a B? So B square cancel with B. What am I left with at the end of the day? B. But the B is on top or below? On top. Very good. So guys, look here. Have the habit to write here, okay? All right. Don't write anywhere else. Write it above where you cancel. So now can you see C cubed and C squared? I can cancel, left with what?
C.
C is on top or below?
On top.
On top, so right here. So right now, guys, in algebra, we don't write 1. 1 is hidden. So the answer is just BC over 3. And that's all. And that's all. Okay? Once you're ready, you can flip over. So right now for number 7. So what happened in number 7? Can you see number 7 is more complicated than number 2? Because number 7 has this minus or the plus, the minus and then the plus, right? So guys, look at this person. Can it be factorized? So a lot of students say no, because nothing in common. You are wrong already. That's why this is the what? This is actually what happened. What is this person? Who remembers? Who is this person?
A minus a bracket E minus B squared. No, wait.
This is the what? What's the name for it? This is called a, huh? Yes, algebraic identity. Which one? Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
Number 3.
Yes. Thank you. See? So this is the third algebraic identity. Ta-da! So you see, a lot of students say, cannot do because cannot be factorized. Then you're in trouble. Okay? This is why we learn in Sec 2 all the algebraic identity to help you guys. So guys, let's start. Factorize this third algebraic identity. I'm going to do it in red. So how do you do this x squared minus 4y squared? What do we write in first? Must put it in bracketed form, right? So how do you put it in bracketed form? Wait. Bracket. Uh-oh. Don't skip step. Because some students, if they skip step, then they'll be in trouble. Must put x squared minus bracket square. Do you remember this one first? Okay, so this one, right? I will not write it here. I'll write it at the side. Here, I'll write it at the side. This is bracket square minus bracket square. So what do I put in the first bracket? X. What do I put in the second bracket? Minus 2y? No, it's only 2y. Okay, guys, so just now Zach did a shortcut, but I want you all to train yourself into seeing in this form. Okay, so now I can put it in bracket already, right? The A plus B, A minus B format. So what is in the first bracket?
X squared minus 2y.
Oh, x squared wrong already. Bye-bye. Because it's the ax squared.
No.
The A is not x squared. The A is x. So x what?
Minus
X
2y.
minus y.
And
X minus 2y.
X plus 2y.
yes, plus 2y. One is minus, one is plus. Next up, what about the denominator? Is there anything that I can factorize out?
X.
X, so what am I left with?
X
Plus
plus
5y.
5y.
Yes, what about the other one? Can I take out anything?
2.
Take out 2, what am I left with? Yeah. Then what about the bottom?
3x minus 2y.
Now change pen. Then you see you can cancel. Guys, look here. One top with one bottom. One top with one bottom, right? And at the end of the day, all I'm left with is 2x plus 2y over, we don't write x3, we write as 3x. And that's the answer for question number 7. No, leave it like that because it's in factorized form. So the next one we're going to do is question 8. Let's go. Okay, question A is not very difficult because take a highlighter and highlight out this divide. So what do we do?
KFC.
Change,
Oh, really?
flip. So it's equal to keep, copy paste the same thing, over, copy paste the same thing, change to times, flip 6, 14 q squared. Yeah. So remember I told you all the technique, the number, use your calculator to help you. So 7 over 3 times 6 over 14, and what does your calculator say?
One.
Huh? Just one?
Yes.
Yeah.
One.
Means everything is cancelled. Yahoo! All gone. Okay.
So the answer is just one.
So what do we put now, guys? If you remember what I taught just now.
One. Wait, no, just P.
Okay, P, Q.
PS.
Huh? No. After P cube, what do you have?
Oh, sorry, Q.
Q followed by
PS.
PS
And then power 3.
3. Now, guys, can you see this P cube and P? So P cube and P give you what?
P to the power.
Yes, so I should write as P to the power 4. You see that? Next, I don't want to write and erase already. Can you see this is R squared and R cube? So it give me R5, right? S to the power 5 and Q squared. Got it? Now change highlighter or rather change pen. You can start cancelling. P4. P to the power 4 got any P at the bottom for me to cancel? What about Q?
Yes.
Q can cancel this Q and gives me what?
Q.
At the top or the bottom? Bottom. S cube and S5.
S to the power of 2.
S to the power 2 at the bottom. So at the end of the day, I'm left with P4, P to the power 4 over R to the power 5 S squared Q. That's it.
A lot of corrections so far.
No. A lot better than the rest. Okay. Now, how many more do we have to go before it's our lunch break?
5.
Or rather breakfast break? Is this the last one already? Yeah, this is the last one already.
I thought it was important.
No, the other one is later. It's a different technique. Okay, the last one already before we go for our break. Okay. All right, so let's do the same thing. Take a highlighter and highlight out the divide. And it's the same technique, which is, what's the technique, guys?
KCM.
Yes. All right, let's start. Equal to copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, over, copy, paste, change, divide to times, flip, flip, flip. Okie dokie. Guys, take a highlighter now. Highlight this, highlight this.
3, 4.
This is the what?
3, 4.
3 terms factorization. Oops. Then the bottom. Anybody remember not? Looks so innocent. X squared minus 36.
Oh, algebraic identity.
Yes, algebraic identity. Which one?
Number 3.
Yes. The third one. So by now, you all should be able to tell me, oh, this is a third algebraic identity. Okay. Guys, let's start factorizing. So factorize, and then after that, see whether you get the same answer as me, okay? Try not to look at my screen. Do first. Then after that, you can look at my screen. You all get the same answer as me.
Yeah.
Whereby, can you see this is x plus 3, x plus 4, x minus 6, x plus 6. Then from here, you can change pen color, cancel, 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 cancel. And at the end of the day, the answer is just x plus 3 over x minus 6. So there are a lot of students that will be very tempted, right, to cancel the x and the x and the 3 and the 6. Don't do that, okay? Because there's a plus and a minus. Okay, that's all for now. Okay, so right now, this is a little bit different from what we have been doing. Just now, we have been doing was multiplying and dividing. But right now, we are actually adding them up. So this is the super high level already, okay? So how do we go about doing that? First, we must make sure the denominator is the same. So take a highlighter and highlight out. Make the denominator the same or look similar.
Sorry, highlighter for us.
Oh, nice. Okay, so right now, the problem is that, right, can you see this person is 2f minus 3? And this person starts with a 3 minus 2f. So technically, I can make this the same because this is actually minus 2f plus 3. Now, I want you to change pen color. Can you see this is positive 2f? Right, guys? So can you see this negative? So there's a trick. Look here. Negative become positive, negative become positive, and positive become negative.
So plus.
All right. So at the end of the day, it will just be 4 over 2f minus 3 plus 2 over 2f minus 3. Okay? So remember to make it in 2 different pen color, blue and red. Okay, so let's continue for this part. So can you see the denominator is now the same?
Yes.
So usually I just draw one long line and just put the denominator. Then I can just add the numerators up because the denominator is already the same. So at the end of the day, it's just 6 over 2f minus 3. That's all.
If it's 2f minus 3 and plus 2f minus 3, shouldn't it be 2f minus 3?
So let's go back to primary school. How do you do 2 over 3 plus 1 over 3?
Oh, wait,
3 over
okay, oh
3
yeah,
then.
okay,
Huh?
never mind.
Yeah, this is same as primary school.
No, you're thinking too hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now let's move on. Now guys, look at this denominator. Anybody know or not?
Oh, the
Let me change color.
algebraic.
Yeah, so what do you have to write for here?
Algebraic identity.
Be more specific. The
Number 3.
third, not number 3.
Oh,
This is the third algebraic identity. Now you know why I take like 2 lessons to go through algebraic identities already. Because if I don't go through that, you guys cannot do this kind of question. Okay, so let's continue. Equal to, can you see 3y over, change pen color, y squared minus 9. If you use the algebraic identity, what does it give you?
Y minus.
Must put what first?
Is
Bracket.
y bracket squared.
No. Or this one you can just do shortcut. Okay, so you say that this is bracket, something square minus something square, right?
3.
What's in the first bracket? Y, second bracket? 3. Okay, so at the end of the day, what does it give me?
Y
Bracket y.
Minus 3.
Mm-hmm. After that,
Bracket
bracket, then
1 plus
yes, y plus 3.
Okay, so next year it will be at your house for the tuition.
I'm recording.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Yes, followed by minus what? 2y over y plus 3. Okay, guys. Now, can you see you can make the denominator the same?
Yes.
So it will become y minus 3 and y plus 3, right? But we have a problem. Because can you see that this person is y minus 3 and y plus 3? But this person is not. So it means that I need to multiply by y minus 3. Means here, I must also multiply by y minus 3. Understand? So at the end of the day, this is what I'll get. I'll get 3y minus 2y. Don't do mental sum. Put a bracket, y plus 3. Understand? Do not skip steps. Okay, I got not enough space. So please write smaller, guys. else you'll not have enough space.
3.
Okay, it's equal to, now take your red pen, rainbow, rainbow. Rainbow, rainbow. So you have 3y minus 2y times y will give me 2y squared. And negative 2y times positive 3 will give me negative 6y over y minus 3 and y plus 3. You don't need to expand the denominator. Just leave it as factorized form. So at the end of the day, I have 2y squared minus 3y. Okay? Y minus 3, y plus 3. Okay, I don't have enough space again. Do you realize that the top, I can actually factorize?
Yes. 3y minus 3.
What will I factorize out?
Y.
Usually, I will not factorize out y because can you see both of them are negative? So I'll always take out my negative. Understand? Negative what? Negative y, right? Negative y, open bracket, what do we get? 2y followed by?
Plus 3.
Plus 3, close bracket,
Minus 1.
y plus 3 and y minus 3. And there is nothing I can cancel out. So at the end of the day, this is just my answer in a factorized form. Yes.
It's quite hard.
Yes, that's why you need to make sure that your first few pages of the algebra pages is good. Otherwise, when you go to here, you'll suffer a lot. Okay, can I clear screen and move on? Next one we'll move on to is here. So same thing, always ask yourself, can I factorize out anything? Who can I factorize out?
2.
Here, right? I can factorize out a 2. Okay, so I take out a 2 and I'm left with 2m plus 1. Over, guys, ta-da-da-da. 3-term factorization. Okay, everybody, I want you all to go and do it right now, your 3-term factorization, and then check whether your answer is the same as mine. If you're done, you can put down your pen, then I know you are done. So right now, guys, can you see, are the denominator the same?
Yeah.
No, they're not the
M minus
same.
2 again.
Because this person is a missing of m minus 2, right?
What would it be?
M minus 2, right? So at the end of the day, it'll just become m plus 3, m minus 2. So what's on top? Anybody want to try?
4m.
Okay, don't skip step. That's right as 2.
2.
Yes, let's copy paste, followed by minus 2. Must put bracket, bracket and minus 2. Now, change pen color, rainbow, 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 rainbow. Okay, all right. So come, we have 4 of you all, just nice. Z will start first. No, just start with the first term only. Okay, Iran. Okay, next, Aiden. Okay, Daniel.
Plus 4.
Very good. So you have m plus 3 and m minus 2. Now let's simplify. What do we get? What's 4m minus 2m?
4m minus.
Will just give me 2m.
Yeah.
And then plus 4 plus 6, plus 4 plus 2.
Yeah.
My mind. Okay, I got not enough space again because what is the next part? I can actually factorize the top. Excellent. So let's go and factorize the top. Take out 2n plus 3 over n plus 3 and n minus 2. Excellent. So I realized that, hey, when I factorize, I can cancel the top and the bottom. At the end of the day, I have 2 over n minus 2. The end. So guys, what you should do is you should actually, cover and redo all these notes that I went through. And you need to know it really, really well, okay? And with that, it's impossible to fail already. Just mastering algebra, you will not fail anymore. Then next is to fine tune how to get B and how to get A or even a super high A. Yeah?
I know, that's why I did.
Yes.
What's the highest? 91%.
Oh yes, and he's a Sec 3 student.
Wow, he's very smart.
Let me pause the recording.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the last one on the page, what happened here is, can you see this person right here?
Yes.
So I want Daniel to answer. What is this?
Oh, algebraic thing.
You need to know the position. You cannot just tell me algebraic
The
identity.
third algebra thing.
Third algebraic identity. So
Yes,
Daniel will
yeah,
still
third
answer the next one until
identity.
you master it. Okay, so this is a third algebraic identity, guys. Bracket square minus bracket square. So Daniel again, what to put in the first bracket?
Bracket square minus bracket. Okay, x and 2.
2 by.
Oh, wait, what's the number? 16. Oh, it's 16. 4.
That's
I thought I saw 6.
Alrighty, so let's go. So we had 3 over 4 minus x, minus away, 2x minus 1. Now, tell me what to write at the bottom. Daniel again.
Wait,
What to write at the denominator.
bracket x minus 4 bracket. Yeah. And then x plus 4.
Yes. Okay, guys. Look here. Very important. Magic trick. Not really magic. Okay, see here is a positive 4 and here's a negative 6. Negative x. So, can you see to make it a positive 4 means I need to modify this percent. So this will become a plus and here become a minus and here become a plus. So right now these two will be the same. But I have a problem right now. What's the other problem? Because is the denominator the same?
It doesn't have x.
So it doesn't have x plus 4. So I put a bracket x plus 4. Put a bracket x plus 4. At the end of the day, I know that the whole thing will be bracket four minus x bracket x plus 4. Okay.
Oh, what is it?
Then after that, I have 3 bracket x plus 4 plus bracket 2x minus 1 equal to, just expand everything out. By now, you should know already. So I won't go in depth in that. Then we'll continue again from here, which is equal to, simplify, 3x plus 2x is 5x, plus 12 minus 1 is plus 11, over 4 minus x and x plus 4. Yes, what's your question?
I can share we cancel x plus.
X plus 4?
Wait,
Cannot, because can you see that this is one term plus another term?
Oh.
So you cannot just cancel like that. Remember, we went through something like that. You cannot just cancel x plus 1, x plus 1. No, because it's attached. There's an annoying plus here. So you cannot just like cancel them. And that's the answer because why? Can you see here 5x and 11? There's nothing in common, right? So there's nothing to factorize. And then we'll just stop here. We are done. Woohoo! Yes?
Minus 1. How come this?
12 minus 1 is 11.
Oh, okay. I thought just now you put 12.
Hmm?
Never mind, never mind.
Can I go to the toilet?
Hold on, because the break was just 15 minutes ago.
I know. Like,
Okay, guys, can I clear screen? Now let's move on to the next page. Next page. You only have 5, is it?
5 and 6.
Oh, okay. All right, last 2 questions before we learn something new about algebra. The next one is my favorite, making X or Y the subject.
It's your favorite, it's probably hard.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's just fun.
That means it's hard. It's
Your
challenging for
definition
you.
of fun is hard.
No, that means
Wait,
it's
that
challenging.
sounds wrong.
It's just fun.
Her definition of fun is challenging.
No,
So our challenging is our hard.
it's just interesting. It's just
Your
algebra.
definition of interesting is also hard.
Yeah. Either way it's hard.
Okay, let's go. So right now, can you see that here is 30 and here is 42? So you need to know, remember you learned set 1? HCF?
Yep.
So it's a HCF of 30 and 42.
Wow. Okay.
How much? 6. Oh, no, sorry, not HCF, LCM, because you must make the denominator the same. So take a pen, circle this, and put a star. LCM of 30 and 42. This one is not HCF. Huh? So what's the LCM of 30 and 42? If you don't know, you do your ladder method.
210.
210.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see whether it's C right. So what can we take out between these two?
5.
Cannot, because here have no 5.
Oh,
Must something in common first. What's common between these two?
2 and 3.
Yes, we start with 2 first. Always the 2. Always start with 2. Then take out, I have 15 and how much?
6. 21.
Okay, then can I take out any more 2?
3.
So no more 2 means I move on to the next number, which is 3. So take out a 3. What am I left with?
5 and 7.
Any more I can take out between 5 and 7?
No.
So take out a 5 again, left with 1 and 7. Take out 7 again, and left with 1 and 1. So now this is your LCM. So LCM will be equal to, what is 3 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 7?
210.
210. Is it confirmed? Someone double check.
Yes.
210. Okay, so that means that I know that the denominator is over 210. Now, can you see here it has t, but here has no t. So it's just be t, u, v, x. Can you see that? T, u, v, x. Because all the alphabet, what? T, u, v.
Isn't it u squared then v squared?
No, because the key thing is, remember just now we learned the key thing, where it's minus, you must make the denominator the same.
Yes, not more.
So here already got u and u. Why you want u square when already they have u? Correct or not? So right now, can you see this is 30? I have x, right? So what am I missing off? 30, how to make it to 210? I need to multiply by 7. Now, any alphabets that's missing, I got T, U, V, right? So who is missing? Which alphabet?
X.
X. Followed by minus T, copy paste. Now, 42, how to get 210?
That's 5.
Okay, times 5. Any alphabet missing? We got U, V, X. And I want to make it into T, U, V, X. So what alphabet is missing? T. Okay, so far so good. So it's equal to 7x squared minus 5t squared. T, U, V, X. Now guys, look at here. Can you see this person here? Looks like what?
Looks like the
Third,
third algebraic.
Yes,
Oh.
but we cannot make it. You know why? Can we square root 7?
No.
No. Can we square root 5?
No.
No. So stop there. No need your third algebraic identity. Understand? Third algebraic identity only if your numbers can be square rooted. Please remember that. Okay, now let's move on to the very last question. So here is m over m minus n, right? So can you see this person here? My m didn't come first, right or not? So I need to make my m come first. So when my m come first is negative m. Clear so far?
So must do the opposite side.
So change pen color. Yeah. So can you see I want to make it into positive? And here I want to make it into negative. So here will be positive. So at the end of the day, you'll just be m minus n. Because they're both the same denominator already. It will just be m plus n plus m. Which is equal to 2m plus n over m minus n. Dn. There's nothing I can factorize already. That's all.
N plus n plus n.
Okay? That's all. So right now, the remaining time, you can do your corrections.
What's that?
Which one?
Is it u or n? 2m.
N.
Oh.
2n plus n.
Now I'm gonna learn